Swim Lesson Club USA. All right, so we're gonna work on 3 really critical skills to be able to swim the freestyle. So first you need to master the streamline glide. Until you have a very good glide, you shouldn't really try to move on to the freestyle. You really wanna focus on the glide. So we're going to do the glide, we're gonna focus on keeping your head down, looking at the bottom. We're gonna focus on how you can maintain your streamline position for a long period of time without even having any kick. In fact, I don't even recommend kicking. So we're going to get rid of the kick. We're going to learn how to plane right on top of the water with our glide. Swim Lesson Club USA. All right, so thank you for watching. Let's work on how to make sure that you are able to get comfortable in the water. 3 steps. It's important to be able to desensitize yourself to the water on your face so that you can be able to eventually be able to go underwater without any type of concern or anxiety. Then to be able to exhale underwater so you can take a breath. If you can't let your air out underwater, then you'll never be able to swim really any of the strokes efficiently, certainly not the freestyle. So that is going to be number 1 skill that we have to focus on. Number 2 is buoyancy, how the water actually holds you. And that's very important that you're able to get your head down. When you're doing the freestyle, it will feel like you're swimming downhill when you get your head low enough. You always should push your head lower in the water than what you realize. Now, you don't want to push your head and your shoulders down because that'll make you dive. You really want to follow the line on the bottom of the pool. That's what that's there for, is so you actually are looking at the line as you're swimming. That'll keep yourself very aligned and right on the surface of the water and very streamlined. So make sure you follow the line, okay? So that's very good. Now that you're now in a streamline position and you're holding onto the wall, let's take it a step further and we're gonna step back and we're going to glide into the wall. We wanna glide into a target, so that's gonna help any level of anxiety that you might have. So you wanna make sure your hands are on top of each other. When you have your arms open, then you're going to not really plane on the water as well as if you do have your hands on top of each other, so that does help. Now it doesn't really matter if you have your head up, because you won't be in a streamlined position. If your head, look how my head is above my arms, the water's going to push against my face as I push off. If I put my head just down a little bit, it's still going to have water pushing against it. I have to push my head all the way in between my arms to be streamlined. This is a position that you want to be in. That will allow you to glide right on the surface of the water. Without having to kick. And I don't want you to kick. Kicking typically will cause more problems than will help. So let's try a glide now. So we're gonna scoot back, find your target. 1, 2, 3, take a breath and look at the bottom. Don't forget to let your air out. So we're gonna step back, I'm gonna take a breath and make sure you don't forget to let your air out. Look at the bottom, and when you push off, don't push yourself up and over the water, just push up and put your face in. That momentum will carry you forward. So 1, 2, 3, push off the bottom, head down, growl. When you get to the wall, you want to grab the wall, lift your head up. To take a breath, when you want to start breathing, doing pop-up breaths. So the first breathing cycle you're going to learn is lifting your head out of the water to take a breath. So when you get to the target, when you get to the wall, lift your head up, take a breath. That way you're practicing how to transition into swimming. So let's do this again. So step back, head down. Remember, don't push too hard. Put my face all the way in, look at the bottom and growl. Look up as long as I keep my head up, my legs will come underneath me, which is good for stopping, but it's not good for swimming. So you can't allow yourself to stand up. So as you're practicing, you want to lift your head up, take a breath, and go back under and get good at maintaining a streamline position after you take a breath. So let's talk about the buoyancy. So the second thing we have to master is buoyancy, how the water holds us. So you need to find ways to allow your body to float, not on your back, but on your stomach. So over in shallow areas like this, on the side, you just want to lay on your stomach and let your legs float behind you. Even if, and you want to put your hands on the bottom, and that will stabilize you and allow your legs to float. And that's what we're mastering with going underwater, exhaling, taking a breath, going back under quickly. That'll keep you in a streamlined position. Not kicking is going to keep your legs behind you and allow you to stay in a streamlined position. Very, very important.